There we go. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa. We are playing Farming Simulator 22 on Glenleathann. It is spring. Skip March 1, there was snow on the ground. So we are now into March 2. Effectively the second week of March. Not a significant amount going on unless you count the bank balance. If we come over here, all of the grass silage is gone. That was maize silage, but all of that's gone. All of the grass silage is gone. And our big giant thing is there. I should probably move this out of the way because we're going to want to use that later. Sometime, maybe. Well, not today. Maybe in a couple of months' time, but I don't need a large auger sat in the bunker. Because when I do want to put stuff in there, it's going to be in the way. So we'll just drive this over here. I'm not sure. I think I do want a third bunker, but I don't know whether it wants to be on this side or that side. But for right now, I'm going to put this here because it's as good a place as any. Let's turn the engine off. Now, guess we're done there. I do want more sheds. In theory, I can actually afford a the big cow shed without the feeder. Although this ground is not flat. This ground is really not flat. Not going to work too well. Anyway, I mean, I could chop the hedge back and then sort of insert a cow shed back here somewhere so it would fit in that area and not adjust the land quite so much. Not too fussed about doing that this year though. Not going to have any maize silage until the end of the year, so we might as well save the money for buying things of opportunity. Now, stuff that I do want to do is... Well, this tractor's a little bit dirty. So I discovered there's a 7710S, which is a smaller model of this 7720S. Didn't realise that, but I'm glad we got the 20. But there was a 10S came up on the store sales over the winter. In fact, a fair number of things came up on the store sales over the winter, and I just didn't take the opportunity to buy any of them. Because why do I want to? Okay, that might be the button that connects it. It is. We have no liquid fertilizer in there. So what I'm going to do today is pull this up. Nitrogen. Okay, Field 101 needs some nitrogen. It is sorely lacking, and that is a barley crop, oat crop. So yes, that is going to need some fertilization, and also there's a bunch of fertilization contracts down here, so I'm going to pick these up. Oh, space. 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 So we got 4 fertilizing contracts. Good. Next, there are a bunch of cultivating contracts. I think 90 and 99 are close to the farm. 99 is. 90 not so much. hundreds and 80s. Are there any hundreds or 80s of contracts for cultivating? Yes. Okay, there's a cultivating contract there. And a cultivating contract there. Yes. So, I am going to jump out of the tractor and we'll go and get the Axion, which is the next one in line. That is useful. So Axion's possibly a little bit of overkill for our cultivator. However, I am kind of finding it a little bit more reliable than than the Renault. Okay. Where did I put the I put the cultivator behind the plough, and it's unfolded, so that's why I can't see it. Okay. Ooh. So we shall get with the program, start earning the farm some money. Then fold. That was the fold button. Good. Okay, so 82 and 86 are over this way. We'll go this way. And I'm just going to set this up on course play, let it run for the day. We are running at ×3. It is March 2, year 4. And the ground is defrosted, so... or thawed, whatever you call it. It's a thing. The ground is that thing, and we don't have to worry about it now. Alrighty, park this here, pull up course play, 6 meters, number of headlands 7. Gonna make it go 4, we'll do the center first, clockwise 7%, overlap, generate. Dang, this is a big field. Just noticed, this is a very big field. Okay, and the course starts over here. So not sure how long this task will take. I did look at a couple of bigger cultivators. The problem is we'd be limited to only running them behind the Zerion, and while I do like the Zerion, I don't want to end up with too much jobs that only it can do. So we'll get this started. Donk. And off he goes, or she. Oh, it's a he today. Oops. Okay, now let's jump over, see if I can find this one. Turn the engine on. Okay, I am not filling this up with fertilizer here. Over the winter, for some unknown reason, 2 pallets of dehydrated fertilizer came up on sale. So, not being stupid, I bought them at half price. So we've effectively got, I think, about 12,000 litres of liquid fertilizer for the price of 6,000. I'm counting that as a win. So that's a good thing. And I am slowly opening up the...
you know where Kate is?
no.
Because I've been trying to find her, and I can't find her anywhere.
Maybe she's under a bed. Nobody came through here. And she's not outside because the little blue light's on. Okay. So anyway, yes, so cheap fertilizer. While we're at the store filling up the tank here, we will take a look at what's on sale today. I think I already did, but hey, it's never a bad time to look what's on sale. Ooh. So what else has been going on? Really not much. Teenage Osa's grandfather came over yesterday and took her out to see a movie and sing karaoke at his old folks' home. Because, hey, why not? Yeah, there we go. 2 pallets of them. So, I'll pull up there. Yeah, I don't know what... that's not the help button. Oh, that's the map button. That's the help button. Fill tool. Change nitrogen reference, turn on spray, select next tool, toggle map, detach. Okay, don't see a refill button, so we'll use that button. Okay, issues filling up the thing. Oops. Excuse me while I drive into the fence. Still not filling. Okay, why is this not filling? Okay. Silly boy. Select the sprayer, and then in theory, come on. This is so much being annoying. That should work because it's not solid fertilizer. That is liquid fertilizer. Okay. Liquid fertilizer, 6,000 litres, yes. That is also liquid fertilizer, 6,000 litres. The pipes are on this side. Refill sprayer. There we go. Okay, for some reason, hey, now working. I'm going to push that button. Button 19. Ooh, I'm gonna need to look that up. Not gonna bother with that now. We have used half of that. That is good. So first things first, I'm gonna look at where the contracts are Actually, let's go down to contracts and turn on details on, then go back to the map, and you can actually see what contracts are and what they need. So I need any fertilization contracts in this area. 44. Is that it? 93. And then the rest must be over here somewhere. 50 and 49. Okay. So if we do 44, 49, 50, head back to the store, pick up the rest of that liquid fertilizer. We can then do 93, go back to the farm and do 100. That sounds like fun. Let's get this show on the road. Do I want to put GPS on? No, I don't. Do I want to turn the crop sensors on? I will do that now while I'm thinking about it, because otherwise I'll drive around without crop sensors on. So, had a busy, tiring week this week. I had an MRI on Tuesday night, didn't get home till 1 o'clock on Wednesday morning. And then another MRI on Thursday night, but that was 2 hours earlier, so we were home by 11. Not so bad. I did take Wednesday off because I don't think I'd have been able to do much work without sleep. I'm thinking this might be a good place to turn in, and that's field 44. Nice. So the first one was for my back, second one was for my hip. We actually got the results of the back scan, and that's basically, I have some big problems. I need to do that, then do that. There we go. I've got some big problems with discs in my back and pressure on my spinal cord, hence the back problems. However, I'm kind of thinking that I don't have a problem with my hips. What I have is a problem with the nerves in my back and the pressure causing the hip pain. Because the hip pain intensifies when I move my back, but if I hold my back perfectly still, I can move my hip around without any pain at all. So that seems to me kind of a problem, because it's not the sort of thing that physical therapy will fix, because there's nothing actually wrong with my hip in this situation. However, I don't see the specialist until the 15th, which is 2 Mondays away. So we're not going to find out anything before then. Also, there's still the actual hip scan to come back, and that may tell a story, it may not. But that's really why I'm having so many problems at the moment. Obviously, I'm getting old. My joints are deteriorating, and it's not fun. also bumped into a very old friend. Not that she's very old, but that we became friends about 45 years ago in England, and she's American. And hey, we bumped into each other at the physical therapy place because she has shoulder issues and I have back issues, and so had an opportunity to chat with her. And yeah, that's a thing. And since teenage Osa's now going to physical therapy, and she's going to the same physical therapy place I'm going to, Mrs. Osa and teenage Osa were there at the same time I was. So Mrs. Osa got introduced to her as well. Yeah, but apart from that, I've had a quiet week, except a little bit of obviously selling off the 1,200,000 litres of grass silage that really needed to be sold. That was a hard job. The problem was there wasn't a break in the snow from the end of the last stream all the way through to March 1. March 1 there was just snow on the ground, but I needed to get the silage sold during the months of December or January to maximise the income. And trying to fill up an open wagon when it's snowing can be a battle of frustration, because you stop, and if you get any snow in the wagon, it won't fill up or it won't load the silage. So you have to mess around with, empty the wagon, drive under the auger, and get it loading. Admittedly, using an auger is not too bad. I've tried to do that with a tractor, and tractors are shovels are just difficult, because you're scooping on the ground and the shovel can end up with snow in it, deleting some of your silage or whatever, and then you try and tip the silage into the wagon, and the wagon's got snow in it now when it didn't have a few minutes ago. Just a long, painful process can be. At least we're using an auger, so if I can manage to get the wagon emptied and under the auger quick enough, then it'll just fill up with silage in one go. We do have the high-speed auger mod running, so it's not as painful as it used to be. It takes about an hour or an hour or two to run 1 million litres up to the store and back, especially when snow is at the maximum level it can be on the ground. That's all fun. But we got it all sold. We ended up with £616,000, which is nice. I believe we calculated that the best price would get us about 480. So what we had left over, which I think was about 136. Estimates look like they've ended up about right, so that's a good thing. How's the Axion is? It's got about 32 minutes to finish its job. It's all fine. So, I also finished off the 7th bench in the basement. So I now have 2 more to do. All of the wood is cut. So it's really just drilling, screwing, and for the most part clamping it together so I can drill it and screw it. And I will then be done assembling the benchwork. I think I need to cut a couple of short lengths so I can brace the 2 sides of the benches between each other. Because unlike most model railways, I'm not building it round the wall of the room because the walls are just horrible.